Seattle. I'm kind of what you call a multimedia journalist. So a lot of stuff I do is I go out and I work alone a lot. I work with reporters from time to time on special projects, but a lot of times I'm going out on my own and kind of piecing the story together. So I play reporter, editor, videographer, all that type of stuff. And kind of so True Northwest is a branded franchise that I have within Fox 13. And what I basically do is I go out and I kind of profile the unique, positive, uplifting kind of community stories going out there. So I'm not looking at the death and destruction. I'm going out and I'm finding something cool going on in the community, whether it's a person, whether it's a place, whatever it is, and kind of showcasing like, what they're doing, type of thing.
Mhm.
And a lot of times, what I kind of do, if you watch my pieces, is you'll notice that there's no reporter tracks in it. A lot of times when you watch a news story, you'll hear a reporter talking, then you'll hear a soundbite from somebody, a reporter soundbite. What I try to do is I go out and do what are called natural sound pieces. So when I go out and do a story, I put the story together using just the elements that I gather. So the people that I interview, the sights and sounds that I get, I put all that together to tell a story from beginning, middle, and end. I think one thing that is critical in the stories I do is when I find somebody, like finding a good character, finding somebody that really has, they're open and like they have a good positive vibe about them. Like you meet people all the time too. It's like
Mhm.
when you meet somebody, you automatically tell like this person's a character. They've got a great personality.
Right.
They're well spoken, like they're outgoing. Like you can tell this person, it's definitely a character. So for me, it's finding that characters and then just building rapport with them. I feel like building rapport is one of when I speak to classes and things, they always ask about the technical side of stuff. I'm like, for me in my career, one of the most powerful things I've been able to do that's helped me the most is taking the time before I do the story to build rapport with the people I'm doing the story over. I feel like that's one of the most powerful things because when I meet somebody for the first time, they're nervous, they don't know what to do, they've never been on TV before. But if I take, 15, 20 minutes or whatever before I even take my gear out, just to build some rapport, get to know them a little bit, get them to like me, get them to trust me. Once we get rolling, they feel more comfortable. So now when we start talking, when I ask them to do something or they're more natural. They're not like, just tell me what they want to hear because they're just so nervous, type of thing. So I do
Yeah.
that a lot. And then it's just finding those characters and just me kind of sitting back and saying, hey, do your thing. And I'm just going to be around here. I might throw some questions at you and let's tell a story. And the funny thing is, a lot of times when I go to these communities and I find these people doing these little things that only maybe a handful of people know about, and I'll say, hey, I want to do a story over you. They'll be like, well, why would you want to do a story over me? Like, I'm not interesting. I don't really have a story to tell. But then